Hey kids, you trying to get into Segment City? Well, you really shouldn't, because Segment City is a mature podcast, and listener discretion is advised. I'm just trying to look at... I know I'm in an alleyway. I know how I look, but I got some fireworks for you kids. I got snakes and I got sparklers. That's all I got. Oh, don't give me that.
I feel like this is going to be a good one. That's how I'm going to start this episode.
You're pretty optimistic for a guy who doesn't wear any pants.
How dare you? They don't need to know that.
I need to know that, so they need to know that.
You need to... What if I was full dong out?
Yikes.
You don't want the fans to know. Oh, wait. Welcome to Segment City.
You caught us in the sauna.
You've caught me with my pants down.
In Segment City.
In Segment City, that's outlawed.
The spa.
Actually, it's not outlawed. That's why it's weird. Segment City's a weird place. It's like Las Vegas. I'm not going to cut that pause at all.
I'm not going to engage with that.
Anyway,
it's a lawless west out in Segment City.
Segment City. Welcome to Segment City. This is our podcast. I am one of your hosts, Will Kane.
I'm the other one of your hosts, Theo Sapakos.
And this is a conversation broken up into segments. Every week, Theo and I present segments to each other. We don't know what the other person's segments are going to be, but I'm excited to hear about them. Theo, you want me to start off the way that we normally start off?
Sure. Wait, I have something.
Do you? Oh, stop it!
I'm looking at this little Yoda that I got Will.
Okay.
For the uninitiated, Will has a Yoda collection.
Let me tell you the story. I did not. It sounds like I'm a weirdo who really likes Yoda.
It's because you are a weirdo who really likes Yoda.
This collection has been forced upon me by friends. I didn't get the first Yoda. Somebody gave me a dumb-looking Yoda, and I was like, oh, I love it. And then they gave me another one. Like, they saw another one at CVS, and they're like, I thought of you.
Yep.
And now it's just a thing that people give me dumb-looking Yodas.
You told me that you had two dumb Yodas, and I said, I'm
wonderful.
making this a collection. I think I have now, at this point, given you maybe 6 Yodas.
You probably have. Oh, wait.
Maybe 5.
Let me think. You've given me this one, which, by the way, given me... So he gave me a bobblehead Christmas Santa one. Christmas Yoda. You gave me a picture of Yoda, which is from Spain.
It's me, Yoda. I'm his brother. Yoda.
And then you just gave me one that he literally said, this is from the dump. I got this from the dump. it's
Dump Yoda.
And he's like, raise his arm, and you can raise his arm. You could raise his arm, and there's a little, like, how would you even, like, it's
like a little block.
A little block. And it's it got stuck. You could raise his arm, and it's like he's doing the force.
I also got you a cup that is Yoda with, like, and the head is a cup. And so there's a cavity in this head. And you're drinking out
it looks like you're drinking his brain fluids. It's great. I love bringing it to parties.
It's great.
It's a great conversation starter.
It is.
Speaking of conversations, let's start this conversation in a segment.
To qualify and be like, wait, I'm not a weirdo who's obsessed with Yoda.
I'm not.
At this point, you are. Well, at this point, it's been forced on you.
My brother, did I ever show you the mechanical one that he gave me, or like the animatronic one? I think turn around.
Okay.
This is for us. It's in the corner, I think, hidden in the corner.
Oh my god, it's huge.
It's huge, and it's like a broken one that's supposed to move. But like, you could probably peel back his face like it's an animatronic from like Five Nights at Freddy's.
I like that your room, as I look around, is like one of those color picture books that's like, spot the Yodas. There are 7. Can you find them all?
You could probably. My room, I have like a weird room. Let's just go on describing things that the audience can't see. Or we could get to the actual fucking segments. All right, Theo.
My thought today, my weird thought,
is if you were to basically wear the same clothes every day, but in different colors, are you just a palette swap of yourself? Which, by the way, for people who don't play video games as much as Theo and I, A palette swap is basically a character, but they just change the colors of the character. So like when you play Super Smash Brothers and you're like, I'm going to be blue Kirby. And that's like just a palette swap.
Yeah, my regular form is wearing blue shirt, gray pants.
So you're blue-gray, Theo.
Yeah, but if you catch me wearing a pink shirt, you found the shiny Theo.
You found shiny Theo.
Shiny Theo in the wild.
I realized that I wear flannel like all the time. That's the kind of guy I am. And I'm red Will right now. Yep. I'm in my red form. I'm in red flannel with black shorts, which I don't know if it's a good look. But I have another shirt that is green.
To Segment City.
That is a green flannel of the same pattern. And I just realized, I'm like, this is my green outfit. Because I was like, it was like different colored shirt, different colored pants. And I was like, if I was in a video game, I would be, this might be my outfit. They would just change the colors. It would be flannel every time.
I would love it if we could have technology where like, okay, as a tall individual.
I'm waiting for this technology, yeah.
Shopping for clothes is one of the least pleasant experiences.
Okay.
You go into a changing room that's too small.
Yep.
You put on
your
pants,
head is peeking out.
You put on pants that you then realize are consistently too small. Never find any pants.
No.
And it takes a while to get your like clothes on and off and then back off and then back on.
Mm-hmm.
Because it just takes a while.
Mm-hmm.
I really wish we could have like that holographic, like basically when you're in the clothes shop, when you're in a clothes shop in a
this
video
is the
game,
Star Trek,
and you cycle through the clothes and you're like, nah, that shirt sucks.
I wish I could do that for haircuts.
Cool. That would be cool too.
Like GTA when they grow hair for you, like when you come out and you have a full like afro, and you're just like, wait, where did Franklin get this? Like they
only let you cut down. They wouldn't let you add hair back on.
I like how they do in Red Dead, but then again, I like being able to grow my hair like different lengths. I like the variation. Yeah, I'm gonna
go get my hair cut.
You got more hair.
You, put on 3 inches on the top.
You cut it longer? How is that possible?
What?
You have like scissors. It's like backwards. Like it's like awkward. Oh God!
They're just like gluing hair on top of your head.
Did I ever tell you the story of? It's not a story, but I passed a men's big and large, big and tall.
Big and tall, I think. With
a friend, and he turned to me and said, "If you went into that store, you'd be a small." And I was like, "What does that mean? What is it like? I'm big and tall, but I'm not that big and tall. Like I'm a big boy, but not that big.
You're a small big boy.
I'm big enough that I need to go to a specialty store.
Yeah,
but just like,
but just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
You're in that dead zone of like.
No, you're proportion that you can shop at regular stores.
That's absolutely.
Like, if you go into a big and tall, things aren't going to fit you.
No,
it's just a thing.
But this was when I was a little bit younger. And probably a little bit heavier.
And you're like, hey, rude.
I say as I'm resting my microphone on my belly. But it's not, I think I'm getting better. But anyway, back to the subject. Would it be a palette swap?
You mean, is it a palette?
What would be your base outfit that you would have just different colors of?
Just different colors of?
Some men do this, actually. They go to an Old Navy and they get the same shirt.
Well, like, you find the same shirt and then you buy it a bunch of different ways because it fits you well. Because it's like a good fitting shirt.
You got a good shirt and you're like, I'm going to live this.
Right. I like a patterned t-shirt and jeans. I'm pretty basic. And like some sneakers.
I feel like Winter Theo is a little bit different. It adds a cardigan.
I add a cardigan and sometimes a jacket over. I like the fall because you can layer clothing and make it look nicer, and you can wear boots. Boots are big.
I think I like a nice light jacket.
Right.
Like I don't like the big winter jacket.
Do you ever just like open up your drawers and you're like, I'm so fucking sick of all of my clothes? Does that ever happen to you? Where you like look in your closet and you're like,
I did that recently
because like when you get clothes, they're exciting and new.
Yeah,
but then sometimes you get to a point with clothes where you look at them and you're like, this does not excite me.
I've started getting clothes that my girlfriend Annie calls, what are they called? Like design, like, no, it's just like fashion to buy, where it's like H&M, where you buy shitty quality clothing for like $20. It like degrades very quickly.
Yeah.
But by the time you go back, there's entirely different fashion. Like they have an entirely different lineup. So it's like, cool, this is your summer fashion now. Yep. Like you've gotten you bought your winter, it degraded, and now you're back for
like by the end of the summer, your clothes are just like tatters that are like falling off of you. Like, I swear this was fashion
it was fashionable. Please believe me.
This was so good.
I'm just so frugal, and I feel like, or not frugal. I guess I don't want to spend money on a very expensive flannel shirt that will either I feel like they're way too heavy, or will degrade the same rate as a $20 one that also looks good. I don't know. I feel like this has become the fashion podcast.
Fashion. Then we're not qualified for that.
You know what?
You should go down to the garment district in Segment City to find that.
To the garment district? I've never seen a garment district. I've maybe seen one in the bad part of town. Like, what are
I went
they?
to a garment district. They have so many cool things there. You
Is it
find
like
clothes like that are.
Is it like a Salvation Army?
Yeah, it's like kind of more retro, and they have stuff that's like well preserved. Like it's like a snapshot of like this is what clothes looked like in the 80s and 90s, and you're like, this is bizarre.
This is, but then you buy them.
But then you sometimes
because the 80s and 90s are back, my boy.
Shout out to my haters when I went to a garment district and I found a fly as hell.
Yep, like, you're fly.
Like
for a white guy.
Wow. Fly as hell like jacket that was like a 80s and it was like kind of poofy, but like a nice linen quality to it, and it was like neon, and I was like all psyched up to buy it, and then the people we were with were like progressively less and less excited about it, and by the time I left this, I was like, I am not kidding, this is the worst, so I didn't buy it, and now I regret it.
I stole a ski jacket from my uncle because we were moving his stuff out of an attic, and he wasn't there for, like, we were moving it without him because we just, like, he just hasn't moved it in so long, and there's a ski jacket that I wore to a party that you were at.
Yes,
just walked
you
in.
came into my house.
It was neon.
The first words out of my mouth are, "What the hell are you wearing?"
And his girlfriend Laura just goes, "Oh, hi," and didn't even point it out, and I was waiting, and then Theo comes down, sees me, and immediately goes, "What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What is wrong with you?" And I was just like, yes, I was waiting for it.
Like, I'm playing a game. How long can I go without...
I wanted this, though.
You couldn't go 0 seconds without me saying something.
No, I loved it.
On site.
Theo, how about the site of a new segment?
The site of a new segment.
Ooh, so refreshing.
Coming to the site just around the corner. It's a fresh, hot new $1 million spot.
Ooh, let me just... Ooh, smells fresh.
It's not going to smell so fresh in a minute.
Oh, no. That's not a good sign.
All right, you get $1 million, Will.
Yep.
But every time you get your picture taken...
Yep. My soul gets stolen.
Nope, you pee yourself a bit.
Wait. Hold the phone.
So nice, crisp, and clean.
Do I have to pose for the photo? Does it have to be a photo that I know of? For example, we live in a near city. There are tourists about.
Yep.
If I'm just happen to be in the background of a photo, like a tiny speck, I'm just like, oh shit.
that would be interesting though, because then you would know.
I would know if I'm in a picture, and I would be like, I'm gonna try to find this person's Instagram. Do I look good in it?
Doesn't qualify.
Yeah, that would be you'd be constantly peeing if you're on camera.
Went to a city, you'd be just like, well.
Oh no, please.
No.
I could. Here's the thing. Could I wear a diaper?
Sure.
That's always, but I don't want to wear a diaper.
But $1 million.
I don't want to wear a diaper.
$1 million, but you have to wear a diaper.
Oh, I mean, do I have to poop and pee into it?
No. I mean,
I could take it's just a padded, like, what, like,
undies.
Yeah, padded tiny whities, basically.
People would be like, why are you so puffy?
It would only be weird if I only walked around like I was fucking Tommy Pickles from Rugrats, just like full, just like diaper.
Yeah, and you had
and just
giant ass clothespins for it.
Yeah, and just like and just walking around with just a t-shirt and my diaper, and I'm like, "Sup? How's it going, ladies?" And then they're just like, "Miladies," and I'm like, it'd be a fun party trick, except it wouldn't be a fun party trick. No. It would be the worst party trick where I would just go, "Hey, watch this." Oh, okay. I just pooped my pants, and everyone goes, "Oh!"
I feel like that scene in Iron Man 2 where he's like, people ask me, like, how do I pee myself in this? And he just goes, and then you wouldn't be cool. You wouldn't.
No, it wouldn't be fun. It would
be Diaper Man. You wouldn't be Iron Man.
Would I have to change myself?
You're a grown-ass man. Of course you'd have to change yourself. Who is going to change you?
I could, excuse me, clear this table.
Everybody off the dining room
I
table
need to fucking baby powder myself. Are you kidding me? Of course I need to baby powder myself.
I like that you...
Get the wet wipes.
You lay on your back with your legs up, and you, like, proceed to wipe yourself, and, like, put baby powder on yourself, and you're like, this is how I do this.
This is my life now.
This is my life. And of course I need Gold Bond down there.
Yeah. This diaper chafes.
Yeah.
They're not good for... I mean, I think I could live with a diaper, and I feel like I could...
If you can live with a diaper, then you can live with peeing yourself.
Yeah. I think I could maybe
say
do it.
You only pee yourself like a shot's glass worth.
Yeah, but how much of a seal does a diaper really have? Am I gonna get trickles down my leg? I haven't thought about that until now.
If you're on the red carpet,
no. I'm just peeing everywhere, just shot glasses, and I just dehydrate. I just mummify.
Like your pants are just soaked, and you're like, "What happened?"
I just get mummified, and I just die.
All of the moisture gets sucked out of your body.
I get drained of all of my vital essence. Oh. I think I could do it.
I think you could do it.
Yeah, for $1 million.
You never become a celebrity and people start, like, Vanity Fair is, like, hunting you down. Like,
yeah,
we gotta get his photo shoot for him.
We both know that's not going to happen. Unless you recommend this to your friends. Theo, that was wonderful. Thank you for making me pee my pants for $1 million. Theo.
You're welcome. You may have just peed your pants just now, but you're not getting $1 million from me.
We already established at the beginning of this that I'm not wearing pants.
Yep.
So that's a bad sign.
Yep.
It's on my floor. Oh no.
Oh no.
All right. So I got a segment for you, my boy, and for our good listeners. It's called In the News.
In the nude?
In the nude.
In the nude. That's you.
And this is a story that I read that was on R Not the Onion. And I had to...
I like R Not the Onion because you're like, is this R the Onion or R
Yeah, because they're... Yeah. Yep. And I read it and I had to verify with multiple sources that it was actually real.
Yeah. The best kind of news.
Let me give you this. The article I'm going to read to you is from a website called Little Things. I verified that this happened, and this was my favorite summer of it because it was quick. I will give you more quotes if you require them, and more details from other websites.
Okay.
But the title of this article is "Woman Who Married a 300-Year-Old Pirate Ghost Reveals They're Splitting Up." We haven't even gotten started.
Mary, you can't even commit to a pirate ghost. He's 300 years old. He knows how to do relationships.
Listen, she has good reasons. Here's the snarkiest opening to any article.
She has good reasons? What? Did he cheat on her?
No. Let me get to it. The most snarky opening to an article ever. Breakups are always tough. One woman is mourning the end of her marriage to a dead, centuries-old pirate.
She wasn't willing to mourn him when he died.
And no, he didn't ghost her.
Boo.
People reports that Amanda Teague, it's Teague, sorry. Teague, an Irish woman and Jack Sparrow impersonator, held a ceremony to wed the 300-year-old pirate ghost, also named Jack, early in 2018. Amanda arranged
lawfully wedded ghost to be your husband.
It's me, also Jack. Of course. I don't know what kind of voice we're doing. This is golf announcer.
Everybody drinks a rum. All right.
No. Cheers. So they all have rum.
They all have rum.
Amanda arranged a private ceremony on a boat in international waters off the coast of Ireland so that the marriage would be legal.
Because she knew whatever country she was trying to do this in was like, well, we're not having any of your shit. You get out of here.
You know a relationship's going to last when you have to go to international waters to have it be legal.
You can't just roll down. Even Vegas won't let you do this. You can't even roll into Vegas.
It's ghost.
It's like, hey, I want to get married. Okay, there's no one in your passenger seat. Excuse me?
You could get married to a person who says they're Elvis.
Yep.
And they'll be like, yeah, sure, he's been dead forever, but yeah, sure, as long as he's here.
Yep.
I feel like this is ghostist that they had to do this. I'm just throwing it out there.
Just saying, it's sort of a form of ageism.
It is. A very old, 300 years to be precise. The 45-year-old hired a medium for the ceremony, which was conducted by a shaman priest.
Wait.
Yeah.
This brings a whole new meaning to the term witness in a marriage. We're gonna need
the ancestors have...
We're gonna need a witness to make sure that the medium is telling the truth and that he's actually here.
No.
Need a witness to make sure that we're actually getting married. So we actually need two witnesses.
Don't worry. The shaman was on peyote, and he could see everything. He could see into her mind, and he knew that the ghost was there. Less than a year later, Amanda is saying the marriage is over. So I feel it's time to let everyone know that my marriage is over. Thanks for the double. Like, you didn't need to.
Who are you letting know?
The
Because
mom of
obviously you have no friends if you're
the
going to do
mom
this.
of 5 wrote on her Facebook page, according to the Irish Mirror. I will explain all in due course, but for now, all I want to say is to be very careful when dabbling in spirituality. It's not something to mess with. Amanda previously explained that she'd met her ghost soulmate in 2014 when he appeared next to her as she was lying in bed. Like, he's also laying just stock still.
I like that he didn't slide into the DMs. He slid straight into her bed.
Here's a great quote.
He says, "Hey, baby, I'm
He
here already."
was just there, and she goes,
Hey,
"You want to fuck?
You want to get married?
You want to get married?" Here's the best quote ever. He is dark-skinned and has jet black hair, so he tells me. She said, I told him I wasn't really cool with having casual sex with a spirit, and I wanted us to make a proper commitment to each other. I wanted the big traditional wedding with the whole white dress. It was very important to me.
I like the idea of, like, a ghost looking like Danny DeVito being like, yeah, I'm big and I'm muscular and think Terry Crews. I look a lot like Terry Crews.
I look like Jack Sparrow? I've been hearing a lot. People have been seancing to me, Jack specifically. I think they got the wrong Jack. They think fictional characters are ghosts.
Think somebody like Hercules, maybe? That's what I look like.
After revealing the news of the divorce, Amanda, who dropped her married name and is now going by Amanda Sparrow Large,
yikes,
revealed to Insider Edition what prompted the split. I wish I never got married to him. I wish I was that healthy person that I was before I met him, she said in her first interview since the announcement. Jack has turned what was a beautiful and loving relationship to something that is ugly. According to Amanda, she started being plagued with health issues once she married. Once she married Jack and deduced that he was stealing or draining her energy and using her for his own selfish intentions. She's dissolving the marriage and is contemplating exorcism.
What if Jack's just like, I'm not leaving.
I'm not leaving.
You're living in my house. I'm not leaving.
They have, do you want more quotes? Because there are more Buck Wild quotes from different sources. Quotes. This is from The Mirror, which is, I feel like, not a great source, but whatever. Mirror.uk. Let me just, by the way, here's a picture of her.
Oh God.
You want to see a picture of her as Jack Sparrow?
Wait, that's her dressed up as Jack Sparrow?
Yeah.
That's a really good cosplay.
It's pretty good.
It's actually really good, but uncosplayed, she looks like a British equivalent of a New Jersey Shore person.
So let's get into the thing that she was experiencing. I started to get reoccurring perennial abscesses, and I was suffering from cirrhosis. About 4 or 5 months in, when things started to go really downhill, I went back to some of the people that communicated with Jack. I know the symptoms of possession, and part of it is ill health. So I was concerned that it was to do with the relationship because of the timeline, but I was assured that he was a lovely spirit who wouldn't harm me.
So he told me.
Yep.
He told me I'm a comedian and also a very successful businessman and also a fireman and also a race car driver. It's just unbelievable.
Once I stopped having sexual contact with Jap, the abscesses started to improve. And then she got back with them, and then they started getting worse. And then she was developing sepsis, and then she almost died in the hospital. And when they took the wedding ring off, that must have, quote, cut the energy link between us because I felt totally different after the operation. Maybe it was because you had an operation.
Maybe it was because medical doctors did their job on your body.
It was just, yep. And so she broke it off. And then her friends, sorry, I'm just reading through to see if there's any. Yeah, they go into some gross stuff, so I'm not going to get into that.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Why do people do this to themselves and other people? Why does this have to be in the news?
1 second. Oh, here's a part of the marriage this is from People Magazine now. Teague hired a medium for the ceremony so Jack could say I do, making the union official on paper. Easiest money a medium has ever gotten.
What if that backfired on the medium and he agreed to
I own your property now. I thought you were going to say like she possesses the medium and it's like, now we can be together.
What if they get divorced and the ghost gets half the stuff in the marriage and he's like...
What happens?
It just disappears. Just down the middle, half of the house disappears. I'm taking this to the ghost realm.
The ghost realm.
This is my ghost property.
Oh my god. She also... There's a picture of her with a picture of Jack Sparrow. I think she thinks she's marrying Jack Sparrow.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
I think she just has a crush on Orlando Bloom.
Here's a great quote. So eventually, Teague said that the two even started having a sexual relationship, but she wanted more. Growing up in Ireland in my era, you were taught that if a man bedded you, he should wed you. She said, I knew from my research that spiritual marriage was a thing, so it was more me that wanted to get married than him. He would have been happy like most men with just sex. What? Excuse me, what? No.
I know from my research that spiritual union is a thing.
She went on to tell people that although the public response to her marriage, by the way, that sounds like they had to have it in all caps, people, so that you know it's the magazine as opposed to just regular people, hasn't always been positive. She thinks it's important to speak out about being involved in unconventional relationships. I hope by me coming out, it will encourage others to not feel alone or afraid. It's not like all like the entities in other horror films. They are loving, caring spirits out there too. You just need to know what you're doing. She didn't. She got possessed.
She said earlier, you need to not mess around with spirits.
She's getting an exorcism.
She said you need to be very careful when you mess around with spirits.
You know, I love that she's like coming out with this because it's important that people feel comfortable. And I've always been saying it's LGBTQ. G ghosts. LGBTQP paranormal. It's just like me and my ghost husband. Imagine going. That's the perfect response to family. Really, like if people are like, "Are you dating someone?"
Yeah,
a 300-year-old ghost named Jack.
Or now people could be like, "Mom, Dad, I have to tell you something.
Yeah,
I'm a ghost."
Oh, wait! I didn't know I was gonna go there.
Mom, Dad.
Hold the phone.
Like, what? Yeah, I've actually been dead for 400 years.
This is who I am,
This is who I really am.
I dress in all black and have eyeliner because I've been dead.
Still love me, even though...
Listen, people don't get me and they haven't gotten me for like 300 years. It's only until I listened to Green Day. Is that one of the... Panic at the Disco that I really felt that people understood me as the ghost that I am.
As the ghost that I really am. As
the real ghost. Boo.
As my people say.
As my people say.
Boo.
Boo. Anyway, next segment. That was in the news.
That's a lot to digest. That's a lot
in the news and also paranormal.
Oh God. LGBTQP.
Paranormal.
Paranormal. All right. Are you ready for my segment?
Yes, I am always ready.
I have a segment for you.
Okay, you're beating around the bush. I'm getting worried now.
I have prepared for you, for your amusement.
And the audience's amusement. Just,
nope,
okay, it's just mine. It's mine.
10 medieval insults.
Yes! Yes. All right, I'm ready.
Which I shall now read, and you must divine the meaning.
All right, this is like a combination of a top 10 and what do these rap lyrics mean?
Yes. It's what doth
these words mean to thine? I shall respond thusly.
Properly and thusly.
Proper.
Number 1. Spatherdab.
I didn't know dabbing was a thing back in the day.
It's a little move that you put before the dab. It's the first you do this. You hit the spather,
spather,
and then you do the dab. Boom.
A slather dab would be a different that'd be
like a sloppy dab.
Like if your dad's like, "We need to paint this wall, son," and you just like dab, and you get a good
like,
paintbrush.
Yeah.
Slather dab.
I can use it in a sentence if you need.
Yes, absolutely.
That Slatherdab Mary told me Jody's having a baby.
Fucking slut.
How many of these?
Slut.
It's time to play the game. How many of these words just mean slut?
It's gonna be like things that are innocuous. Like, oh, a rubble. Oh, okay.
Oh.
It means a whore. Oh my.
They were just calling each other whores back in the day.
I mean, kinda.
So Spatherdab means a gossip or a chatterer.
Ooh, a chatty Cathy.
A chatty cat.
That's so many words, though. A slabberdash?
Slatherdab. It's
Slabberdab.
one word.
Slabberdab is so long. It needs a really, like, bitch.
One syllable.
Just call, she's a bitch, and she's a chatty Cathy.
Chatty Cathy.
Chatty Cathy.
All right. Next one.
Yep.
This one's pretty obvious. Bed swerver.
Whoa! Whoa, in the bed! You need to get out of the way!
Somebody take a hold of this bed. Bed swerver.
Fucking this lady over here is slabberdabbing over on her phone.
Hey, stop slatherdabbing on my bed.
And she's just utter. Is it just you're promiscuous?
Yeah.
Okay.
How many of these just mean you're a slut?
Slut.
Slut.
Slut or not? That's the name of the segment.
Time to play. Dun 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 dun. Slut or not? All right, number 3. Fustilug.
Fustilug is like, all right, a fustilug. Like it sounds like a fussy
Fustilug.
lug, like an idiot. Like you big lug.
You big lug.
You're a fussy lug, you. But you're my boy.
But you're my
and I love you.
lug.
Oh, let me give you a little kiss. All right.
Wait, what? Where did that come from?
Thanks, boss.
What if this one means slut? Let me give you a little kiss.
I am pretty slutty.
Thanks a lot, boss.
I
You
only
really
wear
love me.
tight tank tops. You tell me to, boss, and I do whatever you say. My picnic basket.
That's my good ghosty
Use it.
boy.
Use it in a sentence, please.
He's like a cow in a china shop. What a fustilug.
It means probably dim, like clumsy.
Yeah, it's fat and clumsy. It's a
So my impression wasn't off.
It's a combo. It's a combo
Oh.
insult.
Boss, are you calling me fat?
No, you're just...
No, Fat Tony. I think you're fine.
Fat Tony, you've been really doing a lot. You've been really eating healthy, and you're still 400 pounds, but you're still my Fat Tony.
You ate a salad. It was a good salad. It was also on the world's biggest burger, so I don't know if that helps.
And it was a coleslaw. It wasn't a salad.
Imagine being called Fat Tony now. That would be so offensive.
Hey, Fat Tony.
If somebody was like, "Hey, it's Fat Will," I'd go, "What?
What?
What do you mean?
So mean.
You're a fusty lug."
Yeah, a fustilag. Number 4.
Yep.
A gongoozler.
It sounds like a goose. A gongoozler.
Gongoozler.
Ooh, what? That sounds like a very fancy cheese, like the smelliest cheese you can. Oh, can I have your gongoozle, please?
Do I smell a gongoozler?
A nice gongoozle, please. Oh, you've gongoozled me.
Gongoozled me for the last time.
Mr. Bond, you've gongoozled me.
I can't go near him. He gongoozled me.
He's a gongoozler, and everyone knows
I
it.
can't even look at him. He gongoozled me.
I've been gongoozled. It's how we've been using it, like bamboozle.
It's not quite that.
No.
It's someone who stands and stares at something for like long periods at a time. So kind of absent-minded. Just like stops and stares at things that aren't even like out of the ordinary.
What?
What? What? I was just
Sorry, I was just staring at them.
I was just gongoozling.
I feel like I do that by accident.
You might be a gongoozler.
I'm a gongoozler.
I like that one because you can call people gongoozlers in modern day.
You're a fucking gongoozler. Can you send me this so I can actually start using these?
Gongoozler. Yes. Next.
I want to start using weird insults like, you're just a piece of ham,
This
aren't
next
you?
one is not particularly useful in modern day.
Oh, okay.
Basket hilt stale juggler.
Okay, wait. That's way too long.
Basket
Listen,
hilt.
you basket. If you were trying to insult
You
somebody,
basket hilt stale juggler.
like if this was Romeo and Juliet, and they're like, I'm going to bite my thumb at you, you basket hill. Stab. Immediately, like, you would be dead before you could get the entire thing out.
I was gonna say...
You basket hill...
Stale juggler.
Basket hilt?
Hilt. Stale juggler.
Stale... What's a stale juggler? Your juggles are old. You need some you need some fresh juggles, dude.
I've already seen 3 balls. Get a 4.
Come on. You fucking... You got some stilts, but they're still...
Come on, give me some flames. Give me a bear.
Listen, the audiences are just... They need something fresh. These are stale.
You're a stale juggler. You're yesterday's news.
It's gotta be, like, somebody who's just... is unbalanced?
So, again, this one isn't particularly useful. I just liked it because it was long. It's someone who's pretending to be a soldier, but actually isn't.
Excuse me? Was that a thing?
Apparently.
Stolen valor.
Stolen valor.
But being a current soldier, I feel like is different. Of just like, yes, I am from the Austrian Empire. Oh, why is everyone pointing? Shit. Wrong country.
Wrong country.
You're going to war. Oh shit. No. I'm just trying to fool you, you see.
Yes. I'm simply a basket hill stale juggler. Ooh.
Imagine calling out to that on the battlefield and they're like, that's his position. It's so long. It's like you could trace the call. Like, you instantly know.
Oh no. Alright, next one.
Yes.
Banbury cheese.
You Banbury cheese,
Yes.
you.
You're an absolute Banbury cheese.
This is another cheese one.
This is a cheese one.
This is a very cheese. Banbury, like you smelly boy, you.
Banbury cheese.
You're a Banbury cheese, aren't you? Who's my smelly Banbury boy?
Oh, Banbury.
Banbury
is just so British.
Banbury. Nice woody word. Woody. Oh. Have you ever seen that skit? It's like a Monty Python skit, and they talk about woody words that are good and tinny words. tinny, like newspaper, litter bin. Newspaper, litter bin. Good woody words. I forget what the woody words were, but that would be
a woody word.
A woody word, yeah.
Do you want to know what it really means?
Yeah, tell me.
So, this one requires a bit of explanation.
Oh, I love that.
Banbury in Oxfordshire is well known for its rich, thick milk cheese.
Oh.
So calling someone a Banbury cheese is just another way of pointing out how stupid they are.
But you have that insult does not work because it wouldn't work on the stupid people. They would not know you're insulting them. They have to be like, "What's the etymology of the cheese?"
I like that one because it can be secretly insulting. Like you can be like, "Oh, you're such a Banbury cheese," and people's like, "Oh, I am a Banbury cheese."
Is that like a fine cheese?
Is that like a nice cheese? Like,
oh, you would think so, wouldn't you? You couldn't tell
Banbury cheese.
You couldn't tell a sharp from a flat. I'm the Banbury cheese now.
I've Banbury cheesed myself.
I've been cheesed. I hate it.
You've been cheesed.
Oh no.
You've been struck by the Banbury.
You've been struck by a Banbury cheese.
Here comes the bran bully to come call you the Banbury cheese.
I'm going to bran bully you.
Oxfordshire is known for particularly mean bullies.
I force you to eat the cheese, and I know you're lactose intolerant, and I know
how thick this is.
I know you're going to toot in front of Marie.
In front of the governor's wife.
And then you shall be dishonored. Oh, wonderful.
Banbury cheese.
Give me another one, my boy.
The next one. Zounderkite.
That sounds German.
It sounds German.
Zounderkite. Zounderkite. I don't know.
Zounderkite.
I love the story of when Benjamin Franklin got his the lightning bolt in his Zounderkite.
He called out to his son, "Hey, Zounder, come over here.
Zounder,
come over here.
Perfect.
Come hold this kite." And he's like, electrons, neutrons, Zounderkite.
I have no... It could be Eureka. Zounderkite.
It does sound like it.
Tell me what it is. I need to know.
Zounderkite means clumsy oaf.
You clumsy
You
oaf.
knocked over my soup, you Zounderkite.
You Zounderkite, you.
Next one.
Yep.
A Dotties man.
Yo, what a Dotties man.
Such a Dotties man.
Dotties man. Is that the opposite of a daddy's girl?
A Dotties man.
A daughter's man?
Daddy's girl. Dotties man.
Dotties man. Was there a person named Dottie?
I don't know the etymology of this one.
Just tell me what it means then.
It means someone who's selfish.
Yo,
Alvin
Dottie
never
man.
shares his scones, that Dotties man.
What is Dottie man?
Wish he'd give me a scone.
I would go Dottie for for it. That's another word. We can just make up whatever we want. Just words. A boo boo boo. There we go. That's one.
I wish I was a boo boo boo.
No, you wouldn't. That's an insult.
Oh, that one means slut, doesn't it?
Oh, they're all slut.
slut.
Either fat or slut or stupid. You stupid fat slut.
Not again.
What if you had all of these in a row? If you just did a string of them.
Spatherdab Fustilug.
It sounds like you're speaking Simlish. It's not even close to English.
All right, next one. Second to last. I don't really know how to say this one. Gloss Potenier.
Gloss Potenier. I love those wizarding books with Gloss Potenier. And his wonderful friends, Reynold Weasel, and mine.
Did you say you got into glass
Greenberg.
pottery? No. Gloss Potenier.
Father, it's a profession. It's not just...
I will be a respected glass pottenierist.
You don't understand, Father. These glass potteneers are the future. Everyone will know our names.
You'll never be a glass potteneer. You're nothing but a
Don't tell me that,
Zounderkite.
Father. No!
No, you're nothing but a Banbury cheese.
Are you calling me dumb, Father?
I'll show you Banbury cheese.
I'll put the Banbury cheese in the pots.
Why do you think I'm making all the glass potteneers?
I'm making them for the cheese for you, Father. It's all for you. Tell me what I need to know.
It actually just means a glutton.
What?
A glutton.
Oh, okay. You just wait. What is it like? You get things put into you like
You
a
ate
pie?
all my chips. You glass potteneer.
You ate all my cheese. You Banbury cheese.
All right, last one.
Yes.
A rognon.
I made the joke earlier about Ronald Weasel, and a rognon sounds like when Ronald Weasley cries.
Is a souvenir from Harry Potter world. It's a Ron Yo-Yo. It's a rognon.
And when you sling it, he just goes, what's a good Ron quote? Shit.
Ron magic.
Ron magic.
Ron magic.
We'll take the lot.
Just random Harry Potter quotes.
Imagine going to Harry Potter World and going to a chocolate cart and just saying jokingly, "We'll take the lot," and they go, "Ding ding ding ding!"
We've got a live.
It's like at Pee Wee's Playhouse when people say the magic word and they hit a button, all the things just go into a giant cart, and they go, "This is $10,000, please."
$15,000.
Thanks, you're paying our salaries, and they go, oh,
Ding, 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 ding. We got another one.
Rognon is a person who cries.
Because of onion?
They run away and cry.
Rognon. They're a rognon.
Oh no! He runs away.
Rognon, no.
Runyon, you runyon.
You're nothing but a rognon.
Tell me what it is. I am very curious.
It's a mangy woman.
Another slut.
No, just like mangy, like unkempt.
What? So like a beggar woman?
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have a pence?
Get away from me, rognon.
All right.
Right.
You don't need to be me.
Don't need to be me.
I know what I look like.
just am 1 pence short from being able to purchase this Cadillac.
Yep.
And I just thought,
Just because I'm disheveled.
doesn't mean I'm not successful.
Listen, you Cadbury cream egg, you. Why isn't that on the list? I was gonna...
Listen, you Kinder Egg.
You Kinder Egg.
It's funny.
I feel like that's a modern...
There are no egg-based insults. I feel like that should be a thing.
You runny egg, you.
You're nothing but a hard-boiled egg.
I mean, you could say that about people's looks. I feel like He's got a head like a hard-boiled egg.
You dare insult him?
Shiny and goes well with a little salt and pepper.
He's a goose egg of a man, isn't he?
That makes me think of just like a Taft-level fat man. You goose egg, you. You're nothing. You're a goose egg. Zip, zilch, the big goose egg, that's you.
You're filled with pea soup, and you're a goose egg.
And cheese. Eggs and cheese, you'll be farting your way through life.
I feel personally attacked.
You feel personally attacked? Are you a goose egg, sir?
You're a goose eggist?
That was a wonderful segment.
I'm glad you enjoyed all of these medieval
I feel like we've been...
insults.
I'm going to do a segment that this is what I call all about the AI. I love artificial intelligence and people using them for the stupidest shit in the world.
There we go.
My girlfriend Annie sent this to me. This is from Tumblr user Lewis in Quark. All one word, all lowercase. Once again, a neural net tries to name cats. Is the name of the article.
I feel like this is not hard because people name their cats pretty dumb shit.
Oh, it gets very dumb. Last year, I trained a neural net to generate new names for kittens, by giving it a list of over 8,000 existing cat names to imitate. Starting from scratch, with zero knowledge of English or any context for the words in letter combination it was trying out, it tried to predict what letters might be found in cat names, and in which order. Its names range from the strange to completely nonsensical to the highly unfortunate. Without knowledge of English beyond its list of cat names, it didn't know what letter combinations to avoid. So I decided to revisit the cat naming problem, this time using a neural net that had a lot more context. GPT-2, trained by OpenAI on a huge chunk of the internet, knows which words and letter combinations tend to be used together on the English language internet. I'm just providing context because I think it's interesting. It has mostly figured out what words and letters combinations to avoid, at least in some contexts, though it tends to suddenly switch context and then yikes. When I trained GPT-2 on the list of cat names using Max Wolf's collab notebook, it still retained a lot of what it had learned from the rest of the internet. Here's a list of cat names.
Yeah, lay them on me.
Here, I'm going to go through them. Please stop me if you hear any that really tickle your fancy. So they start pretty good. Taffeta, Pompomper.
That sounds like a Pokemon.
Monocle.
Okay.
Tom Glitter.
Tom Glitter, Tom Glamour.
Notion.
That sounds like a rogue.
Tinnitus! This actually fits in with what we were talking about before. Cheesemonger.
Come here, little cheesemonger.
Who's a little
cheesemonger?
He actually hates cheese. It's hilarious.
It makes him incredibly constipated.
M. Tinklesby Linklater Soap.
That's that one. No,
Nope,
illegal.
It isn't. It can also do the opposite of fancy. Scat cat butthole.
And now, welcome to the stage, our coolest scat cat butthole.
Gangrene.
That's a Pokemon name too.
Moisture.
That's a terrible. Imagine your cat.
Moisture.
Don't pet him. He's really wet all the time.
I mean, it's better than grotesque.
Grotesque.
Petard. Oil bag. I call my cats little goblins all the time. So get a little oil bag.
Oil bag.
Butt wig.
Yep.
The cream.
No, that's the name
the cream of the crop. The cream rises.
That's the name of a pimp.
Oh no, you aren't. Hey guys, I'm the new guy in school. Call me the cream.
We are absolutely not calling you the cream.
Turn around.
Go back to your old school.
Meat bag.
Yep.
Dr. Fart. I didn't go to medical school for all of these years to be called Mr. Fart. Thank you very much.
Excuse me, sorry. Dr. Fart was my father. You can call me the Fart Doctor.
You can call me the Fart Doctor. Fudge putty. Scumbag. Yep. Which is a thing I would call my cat. Constipation.
It's accurate.
But! All caps, but.
But.
And it can also do names ranging from tough to downright sinister. Miss Vulgar. Lilith the Vamp.
It's like a Skyrim character.
It sounds like a fan fiction character.
Yeah, it does.
L Fury.
Not Nick Fury. His little
Fury.
sister, L Fury.
Deadbolt. Everyone's favorite supervillain,
shit.
Deadbolt.
There are these cats. Okay, we're gonna have to form an Avengers of cat names. L Fury is the organizer.
Yep.
Deadbolt is definitely in there.
Another villain. This is the sequel to Romeo and Juliet. It has the character Romeo of Darkness.
Ooh, that's another fanfic character.
Star Maker.
Ooh,
Star Lord. It's Star Lord.
Well, are you inviting your friends over?
No! Star Maker? No!
No, Mom, it's Star Lord.
Also, Fist? It's Iron Fist. The name was Fist. Warning signs. Watch out for warning signs. My cat, he knocks things over.
Watch out for warning signs.
Bibles smoked. Come on over, have some smoked Bibles.
Oh, God.
The Firestarter, which is a real cat thing.
We didn't start the fire. That cat did.
Higher Rune. My wizard cat has a higher rune than you. Scarlet be thy coat.
What?
Scarlet be thy coat.
No.
With the blood of your enemies, scarlet be thy coat. Oh, this one just is on the nose. Kill all humans. Hey, I'm a human, and I don't like that.
Yeah, it's offensive.
Well, this I guess is the follow-up. Bones of the Master. What happened?
Bones of the Master.
Me and kill all humans shall.
I've got my...
He kills them, I take care of the bones of the
I've got
Master.
my snake Nagini and my cat Bones of the Master.
Mr. Sinister, which is an actual Marvel thing.
Sure.
Evil Whispers. Spawn, another comic book thing. Serendipitous Kill.
Oh, God.
Very serendipitous of
How
you to fall underneath
serendipitous,
my
yeah.
anvil. Stranglehold.
Yep.
And then it goes to another one, which is, I'm a particular fan of the very weird cat names. They haven't been weird so
They've
far.
been pretty weird so far.
Honey String. Dr. Leg. Tom Noodle.
Tom Noodle.
Pinball Scene. He's a pinball wizard and he hangs out by the pinball scene. He really
How's the pinball scene in Boston?
not very good.
Not very good.
But see my cat? He's doing pretty
He's
good.
making up for
He's
it.
a pinball scene. This is all one word, no spaces. Peanut butter jiggles.
Peanut butter jiggles.
You're telling a lie.
That's too on the nose. You are telling a
You're
lie.
telling a lie. I know you're telling. Cats look at you sometimes like they can tell. Beep boop.
Yep. You know what? A neural net would come up with beat boop.
Very on the nose.
Very on the
I
nose.
feel like it just malfunctioned and it just
Beep boop.
spoke in its own thing. Thoughts. Bobble bun. Atmosphere. There's a lot of atmosphere in this room.
That's too much atmosphere.
There's too much atmosphere. Like allergies.
Oh, God.
You name it.
You name it. That's, yeah. You know what? Fuck you. You name it. Dumbass. I gotta look through all these names? No, you name it.
You name this one. Whiskery Doo.
Whiskery-doo.
Sparky Buttons. Seemingly. This guy. This one is ready. Various authors. I can't pick one. I can't. It's Hemingway, Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
Various authors. Chicken whiskey.
Yep.
Fish especially. Love it.
What is he like? Fish especially.
Thelonious Monsieur. That goes. I feel like that could be an insult. Ringle shuffles.
Ring.
Sweet cakes. EXTAs parentheses eye stalks. Huh?
That's just some... That's
just nonsense.
That's nonsense.
Well, this is also nonsense. Checker spin donut Quinn.
Check a spin the quiet.
My rapper name Checker spin donut Quinn.
That sounds like a football player. Yeah, my name's Check a spin McGuire.
And now Checker spin donut Quinn is going down the field. He's really.
State.
This one tells us a little story. Two Pat's grandpa. These two, that one and this one tell a story. He glad.
He glad.
He glad.
He glad.
Funky Mo.
Funky Mo.
That could be a real cat name. Fluttering Feelers accepted a tribute. I don't know why that isn't in the foreboding ones. Chewy Bean.
Chewy Bean.
Please!
Get me out of here!
Please! All caps. Gregory Chimney!
Sweep the chimney, Gregory.
Oh, this is a long one. Notable product legend, Weird Science Platinum.
That sounds like... Nope, that sounds like the next entry into the Kingdom Hearts franchise.
Not suitable for character, the Enforcer.
Another entry into the Kingdom Hearts franchise.
And I think these are real names for real cats because it says at the bottom, did I mention these cats are adoptable?
What?
Did they name one Buttwig?
Did they name one? Please!
Please! Did they name one You're Telling a Lie?
You are telling a lie.
You're telling a lie. You name
Did they
it.
name one Jeppesluin Leguiathan?
Dr. Fart. Dr. Fart. Miss Vulgar. The Vampire. They're just so great.
There's so many of them.
There's so many, and they're all great.
They're all great.
You know who's also great?
The listeners.
The listeners.
Hey.
Because...
Hey, you, listener.
You know why? Because the listeners listen, and also they love to send their own segments and any questions or any comments that they have about us to segmentcitypodcast@gmail.com, or you could hit us up on Twitter. I've been posting stuff relating to the episodes on our Twitter feed. We have no followers as of at this recording.
Wow.
And also, remember to rate us, give us reviews, and tell us to your friends. I know this is a hard podcast to pitch because it's like, these guys are they're funny and they have segments. Just try your best. We try our best.
We try our best, and you could try your best too.
Yes.
Yep.
You know who absolutely tried her best and gave us the wonderful theme song that we have?
Rachel Robinson did.
Yes.
Yeah, she did. She tried her best
Hey,
and she came
does
through.
she have a podcast?
Does she ever? Create Loud.
Oh my god.
Find it on podcast services. You're already on a podcast service to listen to this.
You
Just
should
on
go
over.
and listen to it now.
do it now.
Do it now.
I'm going to name my cat Create Loud.
No, you're not. I know you're going to do her.
No.
You're going to do Dr. Fart.
Nope, I'm doing Jefferson Leguiathan.
Kill all humans.
That's what
Bones of the master. Come to me. Those cats would hit. What if they're the cuddliest cats ever? Like, bones of the master.
Grandpa, two pets. Boop.
He glad.
He glad.
Tells a little story.
It does. It does.
And now it's the end of our story.
It's the end of our story.
Thank you for...
Thanks for riding along with us through the streets of Segment City.
And now the ride comes to an end. Goodbye, everyone. I'm Will Kane.
I'm Theo Sapakos. Thanks for tuning in.
And you've just been in Segment City. Bye-bye. 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 Segment City.